Dokken, Metallica, Kingdom Come, Scorpions, and supergroup Van Halen. We asked some kids outside the concert why there's so much fuss made over heavy metal.
I think people get down on heavy metal because, like, the words, like, parents think the words, like, make their kids, like, turn bad and stuff.
I think it's all the hair and, like, I don't know what, like, kind of clothes they wear.
Parents probably worried about it because they might not like it, or they might worry that something else besides them are having an influence on their kids.
Joyce Anderson was just dropping her kids off here, and you were yelling some instructions as they were walking off. What were you saying, Joyce?
If they get hurt, if they get sick, there's an aunt and a cousin that live here, and we'll be in touch with the aunt and cousin, and we will come and get them if they need help.
Now, did you set a time to come and pick them up afterwards?
Exactly. 10 o'clock, Gate H, Chicago Street.
John, how many of these concerts have you been to?
About 4.
And your hearing is intact?
What?
What's the most outrageous thing anyone's done on stage?
I guess show their butt. I guess that'd be it.
I want to know, what is the most outrageous thing you have ever seen at one of these concerts?
Probably this guy right over here. Man. Yeah! Let's rock and roll!
You're going to wear yourself out before the concert?
9 hours of pure intensity!
Do you guys take drugs, or do most of your friends, or is it in now, or is it not in anymore?
It's way out. It's way out of depth. No, just say no. No drugs.
It's now 7:30 at night. The heavy metal fans have been inside for 6 hours. Now the really hot bands come on, and I'm going to take some parents in to see the show. Okay, I can't wait to get your reactions. All right, Tom, did it meet your
What is that? What is that?
Again, Tom, did it meet your expectations?
More than met my expectations. As a matter of fact, halfway through the thing, I leaned over to Mary and I said, I'm liking this a lot better than I thought I would.
The crowd manipulation is interesting and a little scary to me, to see what 4 screaming people can get many thousands of people to do.
I think maybe if they were like the opera and had a program with the words, it would be helpful, because we couldn't really pick out any of the words.
It just so happens that I had a copy of some of the lyrics, so I asked Mary to read them.
Okay, she's so fine on a, how about a 9 on a 10 scale with long legs straight up to her lunch pail? Well, sweet little wishbone. Oh, yeah, don't want to break her in half. Well, look, you can read articles in the newspaper you don't like. You can read books you don't like. You can go to movies. You can put on Dallas and not like it, as a matter of fact. And no, I don't think I'd sit down and sing this when I was doing the dishes. But I wasn't just getting ready to get up and march out. I don't think people come to hear the words. I think they come for the power and the energy and the excitement of the show.
Very good. I love the mother that was reading the lyrics, and then she gets to the legs up to the lunch pail and does this, and I'll meet you at gate 8 at, you know, right at 10 o'clock. Don't mess around. What about that one fella that was in the Kiss makeup? Yeah, he was.
You know, Rob, he really was an exception to that crowd, because, you know, the one thing I noticed was they served no beer at that concert, and I really think it had a lot to do with the whole mentality of the crowd. It was a really polite crowd. I mean, I think they had at least 30,000 people there, and by the time I got in, granted, it was towards the end of the concert, those kids were very polite. They were quiet. They weren't jumping up in front of each other. You know, once in a while they all flicked their bics.
Yeah,
but, you know,
yeah.
It was a nice crowd.
Well, I think it was a very,